AP News. I'm Rita Foley.
It's a crucial moment in former President Trump's hush money trial. The jury is about to get the case. The AP's Julie Walker is covering the trial in New York.
Jurors in Donald Trump's New York hush money trial are expected to begin deliberations after receiving instructions from the judge on the law and the factors they may consider as they try to reach a verdict in the first criminal case against a former American president. Today's deliberations will follow a marathon day of closing arguments in which a prosecutor accused Trump of trying to hoodwink voters in the 2016 presidential election by participating in a hush money scheme meant to stifle stories, such as a sexual encounter Stormy Daniels testified to, that he feared would harm his Republican campaign. Trump faces 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. He's pleaded not guilty and denied all the charges. At criminal court in Manhattan, I'm Julie Walker.
Still lots of power outages in storm-weary Texas, a day after more severe weather flooded streets, uprooted trees, and ripped off roofs. A teenager was killed at a construction site while working on a home that collapsed. David Roth is with the Storm Prediction Center, and he says the area around East Texas has been getting lots of rain, and that is bringing flooding worries.
That seems to be the big concern. I mean, severe weather does kill people, but flash flooding still kills more.
President Macron of France says Western countries should let Ukraine strike military bases inside Russia with the long-range weapons they are providing to Kyiv. Western leaders have mostly stayed away from this because it runs the risk of provoking Russian President Putin, who has repeatedly warned that the West's direct involvement could put the world on a path to nuclear conflict. ConocoPhillips is buying Marathon Oil. It's an all-stock deal valued at about $17 billion. This is AP News. There's word that there are more executions worldwide, up to the highest number since 2015.
A new report by Amnesty International says that it recorded a total of 1,153 executions in 2023, a 30% increase from 2022. Amnesty says the figure does not include thousands of death sentences believed to have been carried out in China, where data is not available due to state secrecy. The group says the spike in recorded executions was primarily driven by Iran, where authorities executed at least 853 people last year, compared to 576 in 2022. Amnesty says China, Iran, Saudi Arabia, Somalia, and the U.S. were the 5 countries with the highest number of executions in 2023. I'm Lisa Dwyer.
And I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tiffany Bland. I'm the new MD at SMDH Family Medicine. I will be providing family medical services for all ages. I'm now accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment today. SMDH Family Medicine is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
At Tropical Smoothie Cafe, summer is our season. And we're kicking it off with a free 12-ounce Island Punch smoothie for National Flip-Flop Day. Grab your flip-flops and head to your local cafe on May 29th from 2 to 7 p.m. Terms and conditions apply.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Town & Country Bank brings you this message. Shopping online at your favorite shop at a public Wi-Fi hotspot may seem the perfect way to multitask. However, it's a risky proposition that could jeopardize your online security. Public Wi-Fi is a prime target for cyber criminals looking to steal your personal information. So it's strongly recommended that you avoid making any purchases via public Wi-Fi. Instead, always opt for a VPN or use your phone as a hotspot to keep your online shopping experience secure and stress-free. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC.
At the KSMO studios, it's 7:32, and our forecast does call for sunshine throughout the day today. It's going to be lovely. High of 77 with a nice light breeze, moving to the northeast at around 5 miles an hour. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 55. Winds, well, become easterly at about 5 miles an hour after midnight. Sunshine Thursday, high of 78. We'll have southeasterly breezes, still about 5 to 10. Partly cloudy Thursday night, low 56 with southeast winds. 30% chance of getting rain in the afternoon Friday, otherwise sunny skies, and a high about 77. Southeast winds at 5 to 10. Could gust up to 15 to 20 at night during those shower activities, or in the afternoon during those shower activities. Then at night, Friday night, we will have a 60% chance of getting some showers, possibly some thunder showers after midnight. Cloudy, low of 58 with that same southeast wind. Saturday, we're going to start the morning out with a chance of showers and thunder showers, then become partly sunny and a high of 76, partly cloudy. Saturday night, low of 58, and Sunday we'll have sunny skies and a high of near 80 with a chance, just a chance of a shower, thunder shower popping up in the afternoon. Currently right now, KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We have had a beautiful morning in Denton County. Hope you've had a chance to enjoy it. Right now we're 57 degrees, sunshine. We have a light breeze out of the northeast. It finally made it all the way around. 94% the relative humidity and the pressure at 30.19 inches. It is rising here at KSMO Radio. Welcome to Wednesday, Hump Day, May 29th. At KSMO, and we invite you to stay right here. We're going to come right back and have for you, when we do return in just a moment, a look at local news. It's next after this.
McDonald's presents Burger Reviews by Hamburglar. Today's review, the hotter, juicier classic burgers. Mr. Hamburglar. Rubble, rubble. He said, of all the McDonald's burgers I've ever hamburgled, these are the hottest, juiciest, and tastiest. Rubble.
Buy one fave and get another for $1, like a Big Mac, Filet-O-Fish, or 10-piece Chicken McNuggets. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Comparison to prior classic burgers.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
The 3-2. And that's hit high. That's hit deep to left field. That's hit out of here. A gunner for Ivan Herrera.
Kick off your summer at Busch Stadium with the Cardinals and the Rockies. June 7th through the 9th, there are great giveaways all weekend long. On Friday night, fans will upgrade their style by taking home a stadium-exclusive all-over print shirt presented by Coca-Cola and Walmart. And Saturday is Larry Walker Bobblehead Day, courtesy of the Shane Company. Sunday wraps up the series and is all about the kids. That day, kids will take home their own neon Cardinals jersey thanks to Haichu. Plus, stay after the game for Haichu Kids Run the Bases. That's June 7th through the 9th, the Cardinals and the Rockies. Great seats remain. Get tickets at cardinals.com/promotions.
This is Ivan Herrera, St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
At KSMO, now time for local news. Local news being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University Salem campus. The SBU Salem campus offers you higher education close to home for residents of Denton County and the surrounding areas. You want to find out more about the degrees and programs they offer, feel free to stop by the campus, 501 South Grand, or call 729-7071. Talk to Chris Welch. That's SBU Salem campus, bringing you local news right here on KSMO Media. My name is Stan Stevens. Pleased to have you along on this Wednesday morning. It's time for news. News is brought to you as a courtesy of all of us at KSMO, AM 1340, FM 95.7, online, KSMOradio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube. Denton County Prosecutor Andrew Curley released information on a number of cases heard in front of Judge Michael Randazzo last Wednesday. In the first case heard, Ronald Breeding of Salem pleaded guilty to felony resisting arrest as a persistent felony offender. Breeding was sentenced to serve 7 years in the Missouri Department of Corrections as requested by the prosecutor. The case of Kristen Thompson of Salem was heard, and she pleaded guilty to the unlawful use of a weapon. Thompson made the plea after serving 24 days in jail. Prosecutor Curley sought a 4-year suspended execution of sentence due to the nature of the incident with the standard terms of probation and no contact provisions with the victim and his family. Thompson sought a suspended imposition of sentence with probation. Over the objection of the state, Thompson received a suspended imposition of sentence and was placed on probation for 5 years. The probationary case of Bobby Aller of St. Louis was heard as he was on probation for felony driving while having his license revoked and the possession of a controlled substance. Prosecutor Curley requested his probation be revoked, and Judge Randazzo agreed, sentencing Aller to serve 7 years in the Missouri Department of Corrections. In the case of Isaac Gormley of Salem, he pleaded guilty to the possession of a controlled substance, methamphetamine. Judge Randazzo sentenced him to serve a 7-year suspended execution of sentence with 5 years of probation and parole after serving a jail sentence as requested by the prosecutor. The next case heard was that of Trevor Elrod of Salem, who pleaded guilty to a Class C felony for domestic assault in the 3rd degree after serving 45 days in the Dent County Jail. Elrod was sentenced to a 4-year suspended execution of sentence with 5 years of probation and parole with no contact with the victim or the victim's father. In the last case heard that day, Britta Botkin of Salem pleaded guilty to the possession of a controlled substance, fentanyl. She was sentenced to serve 7 years under the RISMO Section 559.115 program as requested by Prosecutor Curley. Salem Board of Aldermen met at the City Hall auditorium Tuesday evening for their regular meeting. The board approved the request by Burgundy Lytle to have 4th, 5th, and Iron Streets around the courthouse square closed for Summerfest on June the 8th. Summerfest will be from noon until 6 p.m., and the streets will be closed starting at 10:30 that morning. The board approved allowing Josh Koshinoff to spend no more than $20,000 each on transformers and electric poles when ordering them, as market conditions are changing daily. There was no motion made by the board on the TAP downtown project bids, and it died for a lack of motion. In new and miscellaneous business, the board approved Resolution 12-2024, allowing the mayor to execute a 1-year memorandum of understanding between the City of Salem and Missouri State University West Plains Adult Education Literacy Program. It would allow for AEL education to be held at 202 North Washington Street in the old City Hall basement. The board approved Bill 3609, amending the City Code of Salem regarding the creation and the membership of the Airport Advisory Board. City of Salem Finance Director Stacy Houston stated sales tax revenue receipts in May were up 9%, and year-to-date the sales tax numbers are up about 1%. She stated that water and electric consumption were down in April, as the cost of power in April was $3.852 million compared to $6,055 million, $6.055 million in billed revenues. At the end of April, the total balance of all funds was over $10 million. Houston said the city has received 72% of their budgeted revenues, but have expended 62% of what was budgeted. The board then went into closed session. Missouri Highway Patrol has released preliminary reports which indicate there were 7 traffic fatalities, no boating fatalities, and no drownings over the Memorial Day weekend. The 2024 Memorial Day weekend counting period began at 6 Friday night and went through 11:59 Monday night. During the counting period, the State Highway Patrol troopers investigated 275 traffic crashes, resulting in 161 injuries and those 7 fatalities. Patrol did make 128 DWI arrests. Boating statistics included 7 crashes with 7 injuries and 6 boating while intoxicated arrests. And the draft STIP 2025 through 2029 statewide transportation improvement program, which is called STIP, from the Missouri Highway and Transportation Commission. They're wrapping up their 30-day public review and comment period. In the past 10 years, MoDOT and its construction partners have completed 4,206 projects and a program value of $11.1 billion, but it was delivered in $536 million below budget, and 93% of those projects were done on time. The draft fiscal year 2025 through 2029 STIP lists transportation projects planned by the state and regional planning agencies for those fiscal years. In Dane County, there are 4 projects in the STIP, including pavement preservation on Route K from Highway 19 to Route KK, and also on Route J in Salem from Highway 32 to Highway 72. Bridge improvements on Route B over Dry Creek, bridge improvements on Highway 19 over Spring Creek, and the upgrading of pedestrian facilities to meet the ADA transition plan on Highways 32 and 19. Those interested in offering comments can contact MoDOT by email at stipcomments@modot.mo.gov or by calling customer service 1-888-ASK-MoDOT. That's 888-275-6636. Program's also available online at modot.org/draftstip. And a formal comment period ends tomorrow. So if you have a comment, don't hesitate. 7:42, sports is next when we return.
What are your plans for the future? Do you need a boost to generate a new plan or can't afford to go away to college? Or your work schedule won't allow you to go? Let Southwest Baptist University, Salem campus be the boost. SBU is committed to flexibility, expertise, and the state-of-the-art technology. We now offer 2 new associate's degrees in teaching and Christian ministries, along with master's degrees in education and business. For more information, please contact Admissions Counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071. SBU Salem campus is your higher education with Christian principles.
Thank you, Chris. In sports, the Salem High Schools announced the winners of the Tiger Awards for the 2023-2024 school year. Hayden Sanders was this year's recipient for the boys, and a Lady Tiger Award went to Emily Strange. Congratulations to Emily and Hayden on being named this year's Tiger Award winners. Cardinals were in Cincinnati again yesterday and taking on the Reds, and a little better outcome. As Ricky Horton and John Rooney have that report for you, gentlemen.
With Ricky Horton, I'm John Rooney. We have a quick turnaround, a 12-10 first pitch today, and it's the rubber game in a 3-game series. The Reds won on Memorial Day 3-1, but the Cardinals came powering back with 2 home runs, Arenado and Gorman, to beat the Reds 7-1.
Perfect night for baseball for the Cardinals. They did everything right. Kyle Gibson was outstanding. Went 6 innings, had not given up a hit going into that 6th inning, but finished with just 1 run allowed. John King, again, very good out of the Cardinals bullpen. He pitched 2 scoreless innings, and Ryan Fernandez finished up.
And it was good to see Nolan Arenado swinging the bat, hitting the ball with authority. He had 1 hit, a 2-run homer. Paul Goldschmidt had a double and a 3-hit night for Ivan Herrera.
I think Arenado actually looked better in the field, too. He really looked like he had a bounce in his step, and we hope that can continue.
Today the Cardinals go with Andre Palante. The right-hander will be opposed by Frankie Montas on the air at 11:15.
All right, guys, thank you very much. We'll have that game right here, KSMO Radio. And the Minnesota Twins beat the Kansas City Royals Tuesday night 4-2 to send the Royals to their 3rd straight loss. The Royals and Twins play again tonight at Target Field. The Royals were coming off 8 straight wins and now have lost 3 in a row. And that'll do it for news and sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station, and your friends at SBU campus at 501 South Grand. That's where they offer degrees in the nursing RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education, and more. Contact Chris Welch, 729-7071, 729-7071. Now time at 7:45 for that daily investment report from the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones, located right here in Salem at 907 South Pershing. You can also call them at 729-3831. Joe Brand, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and that daily investment report with our report this morning, Teresa Whalen. Teresa?
This is Teresa Whalen bringing you the daily financial market report on behalf of financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash and also Edward Jones. Today's U.S. equities closed higher. The Dow closed down 217 points to close at 38,853. The Nasdaq closed up 99 points to close at 17,020. The S&P 500 closed up 1 point to close at 5,306. And in the bond market, 10-year Treasury yields are trading at 4.54%. The price of crude oil was up $2.48 to close at $80.20, and the spot price of gold was up $25.30 to close at $2,359.80. For stocks of local interest, we have Ameren Corporation at $71.23, down 11 cents. AT&T $17.27, down 23 cents. Boeing $175.08, up 56 cents. Dollar General $142.27, down $2.96. ExxonMobil $114.86, up $1.44. McDonald's $253.54, down $4.57. Microsoft $430.32, up 16 cents. PepsiCo $173.38, down $4.61. Pfizer $28.30, down 58 cents. Procter & Gamble $163.11, down $2.22. U.S. Bancorp $39.77, down 76 cents, and Walmart $65.04, down 34 cents. This has been today's Financial Market Report brought to you on behalf of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash. Serving individual investors with personalized attention and financial advice at 907 South Pershing, right here in Salem, Missouri, bringing you this Wall Street to Main Street report.
Thank you, Teresa, and don't forget to join us again for our next daily investment report coming your way right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We do appreciate you joining us right here at KSMO and hope it's going to be a good day for you. And weather-wise, it looks pretty nice. So enjoy that. In the meantime, we're going to take a break, come back. We got weather, full look at weather when we come right back after this break. But first, that's been the Daily Investment Report from the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones right here in Salem, 907 South Pershing, 729-3831. That's 729-3831. Joe Brand, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out, but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out: the Salem United Methodist Church, Dent County Health Center, and the local on 4th Street, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained, Town Screen in Salem.
The Bank of Salem has an important notice for their drive-through customers. The drive-through hours will be as follows: Monday through Thursday from 7:30 a.m. until 5:30 p.m., Friday 7:30 a.m. until 6 p.m., and on Saturday 8 a.m. until noon. The Bank of Salem lobby hours will remain 8:30 a.m. until 3 at the main bank, and at the drive-in location 8:30 until 4:30, Monday through Friday. The ATM is available 24/7 at both locations. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
At the KSMO studios, it's time for Weather on Operation Weather Watch, complete summary of weather in the region and the KSMO listing area, being brought to you by your friends at Healthy Dane County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory. Well, you've got a lot of great things going on this summer, I'm pretty sure of it, but don't forget, if you still want to work out, if you still want to have a special occasion, or maybe you got a group of people you want to rent out the gym for and do it in an air-conditioned environment, you can do that. Your friends at Healthy Dane County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory offer gym rentals as low as $15 for an hour for half the court. You can do basketball or volleyball or pickleball or dodgeball. You get your choice. You can do whatever you want. And, of course, too, don't forget that they're still offering a number of great opportunities for you to come on in and check things out there at the fitness center. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with them at 729-8163 or in the fitness center, 739-1127. Healthy Dane County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory, where health, education, and the community all meet. Some upper-level energy in the central and southern plains is going to slide east with some increasing moisture. That's going to affect the western half of the Springfield forecast area. Highs today, though, in all areas should reach the upper 70s to low 80s out west, and lows tonight in the mid-50s to low 60s. On Thursday, the upper ridging will move into the area with surface ridging shifting east of our area. The moisture increases over more of the forecast area, but still our area should be dry most of the day. If there's any precipitation chances, mainly confined again to the western half of the Springfield forecast area. Highs should reach the upper 70s to low 80s again on Thursday. Now, Thursday night into Saturday, may see a few clouds roll in on Thursday night, but a better chance of getting any rain will become Friday afternoon. A Gulf moisture fetch is going to begin on Friday, and precipitable water values will be coming into the area. It's going to be a little bit heavier out west at 1 1/3 up to 2 inches. In our area, it looks more like a 1/2 inch to maybe 1.5 inches of rain. But again, that's only if the thunder showers and the lift all work together to bring that rain. If it doesn't, we may actually see a lot less than that. For Saturday night and Sunday, it'll be dry. We will have quick moisture return on Sunday, but for the most part, should be a dry period. Then Sunday night and Tuesday, intermittent rain chances will return with the additional upper-level energy moving through the area. The model differences with timing of this energy still need to be ironed out, so there's still going some rain chances through that time frame of Sunday night and Tuesday. It will not be a washout, but it'll be intermittent showers off and on, possibly during that time. 82 our high yesterday, 59 the low, normal high 80, normal low 60. Record high at 91 was set back in 2018, 38 the record low in 1947. Yesterday we had no rain. For the month we're standing at 9 2/3, 5 1/12 would be normal, 26 7/8 are total for the year, 18 1/4 would be normal. Sunrise this morning 5:47, 8:20 the time of sunset. The extended forecast for Sunday through Tuesday, calling for sunshine on Sunday and a high of near 80. Partly cloudy Sunday night, low of 62. Monday, partly sunny with a chance of showers and thunder showers during the afternoon, high of 83. Cloudy Monday night, chance of showers and a low of 64. And then on Tuesday, a chance of some rain, showers, and thunder showers in the morning, becoming partly sunny with the afternoon, high of 83. At local forecast and our current conditions, next.
The Healthy Dent County Fitness Center is proud to announce that they are now offering free memberships to those who have the Silver Sneakers program, which is a benefit available through many Medicare plans. Silver Sneakers is the nation's leading community fitness program designed exclusively for older adults. Getting started is as easy as calling the Healthy Dent County Fitness Center at 739-1127 to see if you qualify, or stop by and sign up at the Fitness Center office, take a tour of the facility, and start working out at no cost. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, partnering together for your well-being. Stop by 1200 West Trollo Road or call 739-1127 to get all the details. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, together for your benefit.
Our forecast call for lots of sunshine, high of 77 with a northeasterly breeze. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 55. Sunshine Thursday, high of 78 with southeast winds 5 to 10. Partly cloudy Thursday night, low of 56 with southeasterly winds. Friday, sunny and high of 77 with a 30% chance of an afternoon shower. Southeasterly winds 5 to 10, could gust to 20. Friday night, chance of some rain, cloudy, and we could have some thunder showers after midnight and a low of 58. Chance of that rain 60%. 50-50 chance of more showers and thunder showers early Saturday. Then partly sunny and a high of 76. Then partly cloudy Saturday night, low of 58. Currently here at KSMO Radio, what a beautiful morning we have had in Dent County. Hope you had a chance to get out and enjoy it. We're at 58 degrees. Sunshine, a light little breeze out of the northeast, 92% relative humidity, 30.19 inches of pressure. It's rising with that blue, sunny sky. Here at KSMO, that's going to do it for a look at weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and the KSMO listening area, all brought to you as a courtesy of all of us at KSMO. I invite you to stick around. We have coming your way next, Civic Happenings. That's up right after this short pause. Keep it right here.
Country Mart in Salem is the one place to go to get everything you need. Where you'll find a greenhouse, deli, and gluten-free, organic, and diabetic products. Fresh fruit and vegetables as well. Country Mart also has a deli and a bakery, plus they have propane tanks for your barbecue, and everything you need can be found under one roof at Country Mart in Salem. Stop by today at Country Mart in Salem.
Need to schedule an appointment for an X-ray, MRI, CT, nuclear medicine, or an ultrasound? Call SMDH Centralized Scheduling at 573-453-5952. SMDH will schedule your tests while working around your personal schedule, help you pre-register for service, and help you navigate insurance requirements before your appointment. Schedule your radiology appointment today with Salem Memorial District Hospital by calling Centralized Scheduling 453-5952. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
At Tropical Smoothie Cafe, summer is our season. And we're kicking it off with a free 12-ounce Island Punch smoothie for National Flip Flop Day. Grab your flip-flops and head to your local cafe on May 29th from 2 to 7 p.m. Terms and conditions apply.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
The 3-2. And that's hit high. That's hit deep to left field. That's hit out of here. A gunner for Ivan Herrera.
Kick off your summer at Busch Stadium with the Cardinals and the Rockies. June 7th through the 9th, there are great giveaways all weekend long. On Friday night, fans will upgrade their style by taking home a stadium-exclusive all-over print shirt presented by Coca-Cola and Walmart. And Saturday is Larry Walker Bobblehead Day, courtesy of the Shane Company. Sunday wraps up the series and is all about the kids. That day, kids will take home their own neon Cardinals jersey thanks to Haichu. Plus, stay after the game for Haichu Kids Run the Bases. That's June 7th through the 9th, the Cardinals and the Rockies. Great seats remain. Get tickets at cardinals.com/promotions.
This is Ivan Herrera, St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
At KSMO, it's now time for a look at our civic record. It is a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. The civic record is brought to you by Southtown Furniture and Highway 19 South. They are having an incredible memorial sale. It's right after Memorial Day. It's for the next 2 weeks. You are going to save big on in-stock merchandise. And I mean to tell you, you will save big. You don't just want to go down and check it out. Don't just take my word for it. Head on down to Southtown, browse around the store, bedding, appliances, accessories, and all kinds of beautiful furniture. You're going to see something you like. And right now, during this big Memorial Day celebration, you are going to save money. I like saving money, and if you do too, head on down to Southtown. Southtown Furniture in Salem. Truly where the bargains are. Open 6 days a week for your convenience. Southtown Furniture, now 1601 South Highway 19, 729-3422, or go online to SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com. It's where the bargains are. Edna Ann Hanna of Cuba passed away on Saturday at the age of 66. Graveside services for Edna Ann Hanna will be held Thursday morning at 10 at the Martin Trask Cemetery in Cherryville, Missouri. Edna Ann Hanna is survived by a daughter, Heather Popejoy of Topeka, Kansas, and husband Tyrone. 3 sisters, Brenda Rogers of Mississippi and husband David, Edie Vowell of Philadelphia, Mississippi, and Sandra Mischke of Steelville and husband Greg, plus many relatives and friends. Interment will be in the Martin Trask Cemetery in Cherryville. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville for Edna Ann Hanna, whose graveside services and interment will be Thursday morning at 10 at the Martin Trask Cemetery in Cherryville, Missouri. Kathy Louise McClellan of Salem passed away on Friday at the age of 62. Funeral services for Kathy McClellan will be held Thursday at 1 at the Wilson Mortuary Salem Chapel. Burial will be in the Cedar Grove Cemetery. Visitation will be from 11 until service time Thursday at the chapel. Kathy Louise McClellan is survived by her brothers Chris Irons Jr. and wife Beverly of Salem, Greg Irons of Salem, and Richard Gregg Sr. and wife Martine, of Salem. Brother-in-law Robert McClellan and wife Melissa, better known as Missy, and sister-in-law Tricia Knight, along with several nieces, nephews, and extended family and friends. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Kathy Louise McClellan, whose funeral services will be held at 1 on Thursday at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Danny Fulbright Lubers of Salem passed away Monday, May 27th at the age of 17. Funeral services for Danny Lubers will be held at 2 o'clock Friday afternoon at the Wilson Mortuary, with visitation from noon until service time Friday at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Danny Fulbright Lubers is survived by his mother, Brittany Nash, and husband, Curtis Rouleau of Ironton, Missouri, a father, Danny Lubers of St. Louis, siblings, Willie Lubers of Salem, Deanna Lubers of Annapolis, Missouri, Kylie Ketcherside of Annapolis, Missouri, Gracelyn Rouleau of Annapolis, Missouri, Navaya Rouleau of Annapolis, Ava Joe Rouleau of Annapolis, Missouri, and Samuel Tedford. Grandparents, Janet Berardi of Rolla, Randy Nash and wife Charlene of Bismarck, Missouri, and Candy Tyndall and husband Wayne of Ironton, plus a host of nieces, nephews, family, and friends. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to help with final expenses. Envelopes are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem for Danny Fulbright Lubers, whose funeral services will be held Friday at 2 at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. More of our Civic Record next. That's up right after this.
A Memorial Week sale is going on right now until June 8th at Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South in Salem. We have a big price reduction on all furniture and mattresses that are in stock. Don't miss this big Memorial Week sale. It's going on right now at Southtown Furniture, ending June the 8th. Southtown Furniture, where they've been serving the smart shopper since 1922 at 1601 South Highway 19. It's where the bargains are.
We continue with our Civic Record right here on KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. On this Wednesday, there will be a collection box at the Salem Public Library. Actually, there is one there for any old, damaged, or soiled American flags that you may have and would like to dispose of properly. Anyone can leave a flag between now and Saturday, June 8th. The library will then deliver those flags in need of retirement to the American Legion Post number 99, where the Legion will properly dispose of them in accordance with the United States Flag Code. And if you're looking for some fishing gear and you just want to try out fishing, maybe you're not ready to buy yet, Department of Conservation is working with numerous libraries all around the state of Missouri to provide some loaner fishing gear for free. One of those libraries is our own Salem Public Library. Loaner gear includes fishing poles and a simple tackle box with hooks, sinkers, and bobbers. Your bait is not included. To find the MDC Rod and Reel Loaner program, just go to mdc.mo.gov and search for Rod and Reel Loaner locations. And then if you are traveling, you can go there and you can get those rod and reels for nothing. You just pick one up, but of course you got to bring it back. Now, for information on Missouri fishing regulations, how to identify the fish, and much more, get a copy of the MDC's 2024 Summary of Missouri Fishing Regulations. It's available where permits are sold or online at mdc.mo.gov. So check it out, the Salem Public Library. If you have any questions, stop by on Jackson and 4th Street to find out more. Creative Arts Council is offering a summertime front porch sign and wine this Friday. You'll hold it with Danielle Norris from 6:30 to 9. If you're wanting to put a nice, beautiful sign out for your front porch, it's a perfect time to get that designed and done. Now, if you have a spring porch sign and you're getting ready to convert that into summer, you can do so on the back of your spring sign. Or maybe you've got a fall sign or maybe a winter sign, and you can put it right on the back. Now, you can decorate for summertime that way, or you can get a brand new sign and decorate it all by itself, or maybe the beginning of a back-to-back with summertime and maybe fall or winter. Get your ideas together. Come and learn how to create your own sign step by step with your own one-of-a-kind design to match whatever your decor may be. If you're a repeat attendee, remember, bring your board back if you have empty space on the back, or if you need to get a board, they have them available. If you have your own board, the class cost is $20, whether it's a brand new one or a repeat. If you're a new attendee and you need a board, class cost is $35. 6 people need to sign up to hold the class. It will be limited to 16 at the SACPA.com website, SalemAreaCommunityBetterment.com website. And don't forget to go to the Creative Arts Center and check on programs and see what is available. You can embark on a journey through history in the Mark Twain National Forest in the Salem Ranger District this Saturday morning, beginning at 9 o'clock. The American Hiking Society's National Trail Days is the host of the annual event. Explore an old trail, an unofficial trail segment of the National Park Service Hildebrand route of the Trail of Tears National Historic Trail. This goes from Reynolds County into Dent County. The adventure begins at the Reynolds County Road 903 at the Trail of Tears to original Route Next 31 NPS Brown sign. That's right across Highway 72 from the Marcoot Tower. Hikers will traverse Highway 72, then head west and go past the scenic Marcoot Lookout Fire Tower to the locked gate. Beside the gate, hikers will enter the MTNF, Mark Twain National Forest, Forest Road 2795 on the old Centerville Road. The hike will be in the Scotia Marcoot Walk-In Spring Turkey hunting area. It's free to hike in the Mark Twain National Forest, and parking is free at the Marcoot Lookout Tower area. You hike at your own risk, though, when you're on public lands. And one should consider wearing long pants, light-colored clothes, a hat, and boots. Bring your bug spray, your water, your snacks, and maybe even lunch. No food's going to be available on or near the premises or the restroom facilities. The Missouri Chapter Trail of Tears Association and the Dent County Historical Society are the local organizations that meticulously plan this local National Trails Day event. The local contact person is Dolores Graywood, president of the Dent County Historical Society at 573-729-2545. And at the Salem Nutrition Center today, they'll be serving up sweet and sour chicken for lunch with fried rice, Oriental blend, fruit cocktail, and milk. Lunch will be served from 11 to 12:30, and the soup and salad bar begins at 10:30. Everybody's welcome to come and eat at the Salem Nutrition site, no matter what your age might be. If you happen to be 60 and above, the suggested contribution is $5. If you're under the age of 60, it's $7. Everyone's welcome to come to the Salem Nutrition site for their menu today, which for lunch will be sweet and sour chicken with fried rice, Oriental blend veggies, fruit cocktail, and milk. And don't forget that the menu can change without notice. Every weekday, we bring you that Salem Nutrition Center's menu along with our civic record at this time, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO, your hometown radio station. We appreciate you being with us here at KSMO, and that look at weather brought to you as a courtesy of Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South. It is time for incredible savings in the store on store items, in stock store items. You can save big. Now, this is nice. That means if you're looking for something, you find what you're looking for, and you can save money. Number one. Number two, it's available right now. And then number three, you can probably take it home right now with yourself if you want to. Head on down to Southtown and talk to them about it. They'll be more than happy to help you at 1601 South Highway 19. You can also call them, 729-3422, and find out more about this incredible Memorial Week sale and much, much more. Now, if you want to, you can browse online at SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com to boot. Southtown Furniture, it is where the bargains are. At KSMO, 12 minutes after 8 o'clock, on your Wednesday morning here at KSMO, we do have coming your way very shortly a look at what's going on in the world of statewide news from the Missouri Net. That's up when we return right after this.
Missouri Farmers Care Drive to Feed Kids has provided more than 12,324,000 meals for families suffering from food insecurity. Through meal packing events, canned food drives, hog processing, and monetary donations, Missouri's agricultural community has stepped up to address food insecurity among our most vulnerable population, children. Visit mofarmerscare.com/drive to learn more and join the effort.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
At K&H Auto Supply, you'll find these great deals. Save $25 on all custom hitches. Lucas Fuel Treatment, 2 for $9. And Mobil 1 Full Synthetic Oil, $35.95 for 5 quarts. Come on by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
At Country Mart in Salem, you'll find gluten-free, organic, and diabetic products. They also have fresh produce, quality meats, a bakery, and a full-service deli that serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Have you joined the Country Mart e-Club yet? You'll receive exclusive offers, weekly specials, and special sale items through your email. It's free to join, and for more information about the e-Club, go to www.tcmarkets.com. It's just another service from Country Mart in Salem.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. Con artists are now preying on people wanting to help the family of 2 missionaries who were murdered last week in Haiti. The scammers have been setting up fake GoFundMe pages in the names of Davy and Natalie Lloyd. Natalie was the daughter of State Representative Ben Baker of Southwest Missouri's Neosho. He tells Missouri Net affiliate KSMO that there are only 2 legitimate GoFundMe pages dedicated to bringing his daughter and son-in-law's bodies back home.
And one is from Jeremy Bridges, and that is our pastor. And then there's another by Chris Slinkard and Dirk Deaton, which Dirk is a fellow representative of mine, good friend, and Chris is a dear friend of ours. That's the only 2 legitimate GoFundMes that I know of.
Baker says donations can also be sent to Clark Funeral Home in Neosho. Another attempt to defund Planned Parenthood has been signed into law by Governor Mike Parson. The bill would ban state Medicaid funding for the provider. Abortions are already illegal in Missouri except for medical emergencies, and the state's Medicaid program does not reimburse for those abortions. Arnold Republican Senator Mary Elizabeth Coleman argues that this issue is not about women's health.
Why are they so intent on saving this affiliation with an abortion provider when these are Missouri clinics that are run by Missouri staff? And if they got rid of the Planned Parenthood affiliation where they're not providing abortions anyways, they could have a full range of reimbursements. And so it probably isn't about women's health if they're choosing an affiliation over providing health care.
The Missouri Supreme Court has rejected past attempts to defund Planned Parenthood, and another lawsuit is expected this time, too. The nation's top spellers are at it again today. The quarterfinals round of the National Spelling Bee is happening today in Washington, D.C. Garrett Fry of Lee Summit is one of 4 Missouri students competing after he correctly spelled the word Gundi.
Gundi, G-O-O-N-D-I-E, Gundi.
Well, wasn't that a good present? That's correct.
Garrett also competed in last year's National Spelling Bee. This is Missouri Net.
I'm Naheem Hines, professional football player and proud supporter of the Muscular Dystrophy Association.
My mom was diagnosed with muscular dystrophy when I was 14, and I watched her struggle. But MDA helped her get the best treatments and care, and they also help kids like my buddy Ethan.
My name is Ethan, and I'm 12 years old. Thanks to the Muscular Dystrophy Association and people like you, I have more hope than ever before. From day one, they've treated me like family at my local care center. MDA is the only one that funds over 150 care centers across the U.S. to help provide state-of-the-art care for adults and kids like me.
For over 70 years, MDA has been transforming the lives of people living with muscular dystrophy, ALS, and other related neuromuscular diseases. They fund the research for breakthrough treatments, care, and cures. And MDA provides support to thousands of families like mine and Ethan's in communities like yours. Thanks to MDA, kids and adults can live life to its fullest. Join us and learn more at MDA.org today.
Parson has decided to put 2 items on the August primary election ballot. Elisa Nelson explains which ones.
Missouri voters will get to decide in August whether child care centers should be exempt from property taxes. The measure could help Missouri with its severe shortage of child care providers. The other item the governor is putting on an August vote is whether Kansas City should spend more money on its police department. Missouri voters were asked a similar question in 2022, but the state Supreme Court struck down the effort because of the cost projection. The question remains whether Governor Parson will place a campaign to legalize abortion again on the August or November ballot.
A fireworks warehouse in central Missouri's Boonville is operating again after it caught fire Monday afternoon. The fire at the Spirit of 76 Wholesaler Warehouse caused a huge plume of smoke to rise, visible to drivers on I-70 and for miles around. A post on the company's Facebook page says everyone was safely evacuated from the warehouse. This is MissouriNet.
This is family nurse practitioner Terry Bruno from SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physician's Office Building number 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
McDonald's presents Burger Reviews by Hamburglar. Today's review, the hotter, juicier classic burgers. Mr. Hamburglar. Rubble, rubble. He said, of all the McDonald's burgers I've ever hamburgled, these are the hottest, juiciest, and tastiest. Rubble.
Buy one fave and get another for $1, like a Big Mac, Filet-O-Fish, or 10-piece Chicken McNuggets. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value. Comparison to prior classic burgers.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At KSMO Radio, let's see what's cooking at the Salem Nutrition Center for today. And they will be serving up some sweet and sour chicken for lunch with fried rice, Oriental blend veggies, fruit cocktail, and milk. The Salem Nutrition site is available to everybody. All ages are welcome to come and eat. And they get things started with a soup and salad bar at 10:30 in the morning with lunch from 11 to 12:30. The Salem Nutrition site's inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. Suggested contribution for the meal, if you're 60 and older, $5. Under the age of 60, it's $7. And if you have any questions, you can call them at 729-2373. A great lunch at a great price at the Salem Nutrition site. And again, all ages, anybody is welcome to come and have lunch at the Salem Nutrition Center. Lunch is 11 to 12:30. And today they'll have sweet and sour chicken with fried rice, Oriental blend veggies, fruit cocktail, and milk. Don't forget the menu can change without notice. Every weekday, we bring you that Salem Nutrition Center menu as a courtesy of all of us at KSMO, your hometown radio station. Stick right here. We'll come right back and have AP News and Sports from the MissouriNet next on KSMO.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
Is credit card debt weighing you down? Are you losing sleep at night worrying about how much you owe? Have you ever used one credit card to pay off another credit card, just prolonging the problem? You're not alone. Half of all Americans are dealing with troubling credit card debt. But there is an answer. Zero Debt USA has proven strategies to eliminate that troubling credit card interest and get you out of debt fast. They can often get your monthly payment down to less than half of what you're currently paying. Work with a company that can help. Visit ZeroDebtUSA.com. Again, ZeroDebtUSA.com.
Hear the best music every day. KSMO, Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. Nobody knows what they'll do. The jurors in Donald Trump's hush money trial are expected to begin their deliberations today. The AP's Julie Walker is covering the trial in New York.
The judge presiding over Donald Trump's hush money case will give jurors instructions today on the charges against the former president and how to weigh them. Closing arguments were yesterday, with the defense taking more than 2.5 hours, telling jurors the star witness is a liar and Trump did nothing wrong, and prosecutors taking more than 4.5 hours, telling jurors the former president engaged in a conspiracy and cover-up. The jury will weigh 34 felony charges against Trump, stemming from what the prosecution says were falsified business records to cover hush money payments to possibly sway the election. At Manhattan Criminal Court, I'm Julie Walker.
What caused that Singapore Airlines flight to drop fast while in the air before it made an emergency landing in Bangkok last week? This morning, Singapore says a preliminary investigation shows it was rapid change in the gravitational force. In the turbulence, one passenger died. Many others who weren't buckled up were hurt. Much of this nation is going to get more thunderstorms today. Hail, too, maybe, and gusty winds. The Northeast, the central U.S., too, expecting thunderstorms. Texas has been hit particularly hard in this latest round of storms. The AP's Donna Warder.
Another burst of severe weather ripped the roofs off homes, uprooted trees, and flooded streets in parts of Texas on Tuesday. A 16-year-old boy was killed at a construction site while working on a home that collapsed. I'm Donna Warder.
The Smithsonian says 2 giant pandas will return to Washington's National Zoo from China by the end of the year. Gas is 4 cents a gallon cheaper this morning than a week ago. This is AP News. Were lawmakers with the European Union bribed to promote Russian propaganda?
Belgium's Federal Prosecutor's Office says police have carried out searches at the residence of an employee of the European Parliament and at his office in the Parliament's building in Brussels over possible Russian interference. They add the suspect's office in Strasbourg, where the EU Parliament's headquarters are located in France, have also been searched. The Federal Prosecutor says members of the European Parliament were approached and paid to promote Russian propaganda via the Voice of Europe news website. The prosecutors add they believe the employee played a significant role in this. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
The Dow fell 216 points yesterday. The S&P rose 1 point. The Nasdaq rose 99 points. I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
For over 130 years, there have been moments in Cardinals baseball that will last a lifetime. Baseball has some of the best athletes in sports with amazing feats, amazing moments, amazing plays. There's nothing quite like Cardinals baseball. When you listen to the game, you just never know who that next hero may be. We will have it all right here for you on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
If you love them enough to turn off your music and pretend like their music is your music,
this is Mommy's jam.
then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Let's play it again.
Check today at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Missouri Net Sports is brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. Remember, large trucks and buses need more room to maneuver, so respect the load and share the road. This message brought to you by Show Me Zero.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. The Cardinals even their series against the Reds, a 7-1 win after just saying he didn't feel right at the plate. Nolan Arenado hit his fourth homer of the year, a 2-run shot that came in the third.
Thank God, man. It's been a grind, so I've been working in the cage, and I feel like today was a lot of good work in there, and it was cool to see it come into fruition. Hit a ball hard against a good pitcher, so I was very, happy about that.
The Royals took their third straight loss, 4-2 to the Twins. The Royals had just 5 hits, and Cole Reagans touched for 2 runs in the first inning, another in the fourth.
Bad counts, they made me pay for it. I felt like I settled in there a little bit. Left some pitches over the plate, and they did damage.
Game 3 of this 4-game series tonight. Negro League players and numbers will now be combined into Major League Baseball's record books.
Major League Baseball would also be rolling the statistics of the Negro Leagues into the annals of Major League Baseball's records. And so this process has been playing out now for almost 4 years.
That's Bob Kendrick, president of the Negro Leagues Baseball Museum in Kansas City. Before there was Bob Gibson, there were players like Josh Gibson.
I think you can make a legitimate case, and now these numbers kind of bear it out, that Josh Gibson was a handful. If a catcher could be a 5-tool player, there was nothing that Josh couldn't do.
Gibson becomes Major League Baseball's career leader with a .372 batting average, surpassing Ty Cobb's .367. The Chiefs continue OTAs. Mandatory minicamp comes up on June 11th. These OTAs are important for the defense, says linebacker Nick Bolton.
Yeah, man, it's just the foundation. Communication, footwork, keys, eyes, alignments, assignments, all those things are just minute things that kind of help us get to our end goal. Just building those foundations, just kind of make sure every single day we're kind of stacking it.
Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
Hey, you. Yes, you. We've got something important to share because we believe everyone deserves support. 988 is for you. Whether you're dealing with thoughts of suicide, facing a serious crisis, or if you just need someone to talk to. It's not just a lifeline, it's your lifeline. Call, text, or chat 988 because everyone deserves support and you are not alone. Brought to you by the Missouri Department of Mental Health.
We are strong, we are resilient, and we will get through this together. But these are stressful times, and it's important to also practice good self-care. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, or afraid, but there is hope. Reach out to someone, connect with your friends, stay in touch with your community, and know that you are not alone. Learn more at wearebroadcasters.com/hope, furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Let's meet the Town & Country Bank lending team. Andrew Wynn, Sammy Parker, and Doug Barnes. They're here to help you achieve your financial goals with personalized lending solutions tailored just for you. Whether you're looking to buy your dream home, expand your business, or pursue any other financial endeavor, the Town & Country Bank is committed to guiding you through every step. Stop by one of their 2 Salem branches and discover what hometown banking is all about. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 402782.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
Is credit card debt weighing you down? Are you losing sleep at night worrying about how much you owe? Have you ever used one credit card to pay off another credit card, just prolonging the problem? You're not alone. Half of all Americans are dealing with troubling credit card debt. But there is an answer. Zero Debt USA has proven strategies to eliminate that troubling credit card interest and get you out of debt fast. They can often get your monthly payment down to less than half of what you're currently paying. Work with a company that can help. Visit ZeroDebtUSA.com. Again, ZeroDebtUSA.com.
Beautiful Wednesday morning here in Dent County at KSMO Radio. Sunny skies, high about 77 degrees today. Yeah, that sounds wonderful. Just a little light northeasterly breeze throughout the day, 3 to 5 miles an hour. Man, it's going to be gorgeous. Today is one thing. Tomorrow is going to be almost identical. almost identical, maybe just a little bit breezier, but still temperature-wise 78 to 80 degrees. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 55. Partly cloudy tomorrow night, low of 56. And then Friday, we should start the day pretty much the same way. Sunny skies and a high of about 77, 78 degrees. Now, by the afternoon, we have some clouds that could roll in. 30% chance of getting a little bit of rain. Southeast winds will pick up on Friday at 5 to 10, but could gust up to 20 miles an hour during the afternoon. Then by Friday night, we have cloudy skies expected with a low of 58 and a 60% chance of getting some showers just for the most part. After midnight, there could be a thunderstorm or two added to that. For Saturday morning, a 50-50 chance of showers and thunder showers. Then becoming partly sunny with a high of 76. Partly cloudy Saturday night, low of 58. And Sunday sunny, high of 80 with a chance of a pop-up shower during the afternoon. Possibly even a thunder shower on Sunday afternoon. And partly cloudy comes Sunday night, low of 62. Right now at the KSMO studios, what a beautiful morning. 64 degrees, sunny skies, winds out of the northeast right now at 5 miles an hour, 70% the relative humidity, pressure 30.19 inches, and it is rising at KSMO Radio. No blue, sunny skies. Man, it looks good. And now look at weather brought to you by your friends at Philmart. Well, on a day like today, you probably don't want to use the convenient covered drive-through window because of the weather. You may need to do it for other things. Maybe you got the kids in the car, maybe your pet ferret, whatever it might be that you don't want allowed to get out. Maybe you're just not dressed for the morning yet, and maybe you had to drop something off or somebody off, and then you're heading back. Or maybe it's just one of those days that you just don't want to see anybody. Well, head on down to Philmart, go through the convenient covered drive-through window, get that incredible cup of Java to get your morning start out right. I'm going to tell you, it's a great way to do it, and they'll fix it all up for you right there. Now, if you want to go inside the store, well, that's good too. They still have some of the best coffee. I don't care if you get inside or through the convenient covered drive-through window. You're going to be impressed. It is some delicious coffee. But they have all kinds of beverages. They have iced coffee. They have your favorite caffeinated beverages. They got Red Bull, and they got your power drinks. They've got it all right there at Philmart to quench your thirst. Whether you're starting out the day, finishing up the night, or something in between, your friends at Philmart have you covered. And don't forget, if you're still going to be heading off to the city for maybe a graduation, a lot of city graduations are not until next Friday. I think there's a couple this Friday, but there's more next Friday. If you still need to get that last-minute graduation gift, I highly recommend a Conoco gift card right there from Philmart. You can get it there, and they can use it, that graduate can, anywhere you want to use it in the United States and stuff. It's a great thing to have. You can use it at Conoco's, and you can use it at Phillips 66 stations. So if you're out and about, it's a great gift for a graduate who might get a little bit be traveling a little bit this summer before heading off to college, or maybe they're going to be traveling to set things up at college and they're going to need that gas money, or maybe just that extra to stop by and pick up a sandwich or two or wherever they need to. That's the beauty of the gift cards from your friends at Philmart right here in Salem. They're good anywhere. Philmart right here in town. Stop by. See them today. Locally owned to sell your family and open every day, 7 days a week.
You know when you're thirsty, you want options. And Philmart has a tremendous variety of beverages. From Ice Mountain water to energy drinks like Monster, Rockstar, and Red Bull. They also have a great collection of fountain drinks, including Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola, Dr. Pepper, and Orange Crush, including frozen Mountain Dew and frozen Pepsi. They also have the largest selection of beers and seltzers in town. So why go anywhere else? Philmart, more than just a convenience store at the corner of Highway 19 in Franklin, open 7 days a week.
Now time for that Brownfield, oh my goodness gracious, now time for that Brownfield agribusiness news. Not the opening agribusiness news, but it's agribusiness news nonetheless. It's brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. Agribusiness news for the state of Missouri from the Brownfield Farm Market Network on KSMO Radio.
I'm Kara Hart with Ag News on Brownfield. Add bushels to your crop this summer with Full Scale from Helena. Learn more on the FieldLink podcast or ask your Helena representative. Above average moisture in Missouri over the last week kept farmers like Brian Munslinger from wrapping up soybean planting.
I'm not for sure of a total, but I know it seems like it rains about every 3 days, just enough to keep us out of the field for a while.
The latest crop progress report from USDA says 55% of Missouri soybeans and 87% of the corn has been planted, with both of those crops emerging. The first corn condition rating of the season is 66% good to excellent. Cotton planting in Missouri is 92% complete, ahead of average, with the emerged crop rated 66% good. Rice planting is 96% complete, with conditions rated 74% good to excellent. Missouri's Attorney General has filed a motion to intervene in a lawsuit filed by the Grain Belt Express, an 800-mile transmission line that would carry power from Kansas through Indiana. A state-level statute is at risk of being misinterpreted or invalidated, and Andrew Bailey tells Brownfield,
I believe that the due process clause has been misinterpreted to allow for the taking of private property for the ephemeral concept of public benefit. And my concern is that you've got out-of-state elites and progressive corporations that think they can buy Missouri.
Some landowners in northern Missouri and state agriculture organizations oppose the project due to concerns related to eminent domain. Attorney Brent Hayden, who represents Monroe County in the lawsuit, says Missouri's eminent domain laws and processes fail to protect landowners.
There's not enough procedural protections. There's not enough protections for how land is used and how land must be restored. There really isn't any requirement made off of that land must be restored after it gets torn up by a utility. And so we've got a lot of work to do.
Construction on the Grain Belt Express transmission line is expected in 2 phases. The first phase, construction from Kansas to Monroe County in northeast Missouri, is scheduled to begin as soon as 2025. The second phase will follow and run from northeast Missouri to Illinois and Indiana. Herd health monitoring technology is helping researchers better understand how influenza A affects dairy cattle. Michigan State University Extension's Phil Durst tells Brownfield,
those monitoring tools, whether it's an ear tag, whether it's a neck tag, or whether it's a rumen bolus, certainly have been able to show us before we can see a problem.
Durst says early indicators are allowing farmers to start supportive therapies like vitamin B or aspirin before more noticeable signs of the virus are detected, and cows are able to recover quicker. The Food and Drug Administration has approved the use of a methane-reducing feed additive for cattle. The agency completed a multi-year study showing Elanco's Animal Health's Bovaer is safe and effective. I'm Kara Hart for Brownfield.
Can you imagine what it must be like to have nowhere to turn as a young teen? This happens when parents struggle with addiction, may be incarcerated, or unable to care for their child. And it's devastating. Halo is the foundation of a family for children without one, surrounding them with support, meeting their basic needs, and helping them set and reach their goals. With your support, homeless youth are given a chance at a better life. Go to haloworldwide.org today.
Every year, 4.5 million young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 visit the ER.
It's every parent's nightmare.
Umergency gives you all the tools you need to quickly and effectively manage your family's emergency. Umergency provides instant access to vital resources, customized to your student's campus and local community, digital consent form, and built-in urgent alert button. Umergency gives you peace of mind when you need it most. Download your Umergency app now.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's Clean Car Month at K&H Auto Supply. You'll find Stoner Invisible Glass Cleaner, 2 for $11. Turtle Wax Hybrid Solutions for $15.99. And Rain-X Interior Glass Anti-Fog for $6.99. Stop by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
At Tropical Smoothie Cafe, summer is our season. And we're kicking it off with a free 12-ounce Island Punch smoothie for National Flip-Flop Day. Grab your flip-flops and head to your local cafe on May 29th from 2 to 7 p.m. Terms and conditions apply.
The impact of a meal goes well beyond feeding our bodies. Because when people are fed, futures are nourished. And with your help, together we can end hunger. Join the movement at feedingamerica.org/actnow. Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Country Mart in Salem is the one place to go to get everything you need. Where you'll find a greenhouse, deli, and gluten-free, organic, and diabetic products. fresh fruit and vegetables as well. Country Mart also has a deli and a bakery, plus they have propane tanks for your barbecue, and everything you need can be found under one roof at Country Mart in Salem. Stop by today at Country Mart in Salem.
Did you know that Salem Memorial District Hospital Rehab Department is growing and adding services? Hi, I'm Gina Daniels, the Director of Rehab at Salem Memorial Hospital. We have certified therapists that specialize in wound care and lymphedema management. Discuss your rehab needs with your physician and come see us. Let our friendly and caring staff help you get your life back. Call 573-729-6626 to schedule an appointment. We are committed to every patient, every encounter, every time.